And in this time and age, brothers, these Qadianis, as we have mentioned many times, most of them come from India, Pakistan, but it's no longer an Indian-Pakistani fitna, my dear brothers. It is spread. One of our Somali brothers came up to me a few months ago and he said, brother, he was, brother, believe me, he was breathing heavy and as though very anxious. He said, brother, astaghfirullah, one of the senior Qadianis in the modern masjid is Somali, brother. Astaghfirullah. As the elder was saying, one of the biggest Qadiani annual gatherings outside India is in Nigeria. Millions of Qadianis in the west of Africa and in East Africa, in other parts of Africa, and a regular Qadiani annual gathering takes place in Palestine. And in fact, one of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani's loyal, faithful servant, generation after generation, was a family of Palestinians. Their case, but now they've spread their wings all over. They came and settled in England. Our ulama came from there, and Allahu Akbar, they pursued them. They started doing international Khatm-e-Nubuwwat conference on a global level, where they invited ulama from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, from different parts of the world, Salafi scholars, Hanafi scholars, this is a united front. And just to make you aware of how dangerous this fitna is, unfortunately we've got our own problems. People are saying, oh, Salafi, Hanafi, Shafi and all this. But you can say in this issue at least, the whole ummah has been united for at least 30-40 years. Salafis, Hanafis, Malikis, Shafis, Deobandi, Brelwi, Al-Hadith, even Shias came on board and on this platform to refute the Qadianis, but still Qadianis are spreading. With the united Muslim global stand against Qadianis, but still Qadianis are spreading. With the united Muslim global stand against Qadianis, but still Qadianis are spreading.
To allude to the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, where he said the people of the book got divided into 72 sects. He said, my ummah, my people will get divided into 73. He said 72 of them would be finnar, they would be in the fire, and except for one. Now how do we tell? Everyone's saying we're the true ones, everyone else is false. In 1973, the World Islamic Congress, they met in Saudi Arabia. They declared all together, and all the different Muslim sects are represented there, that the Jamaat Ahmadiyya is a non-Muslim Jamaat. They pressurized Pakistan to do the same. And they said that apart from the Qadianis, all of the sects, the 72 sects of Islam that are recognized as Muslims, yes, they are the ones who are Islam, and the Qadianis are not in Islam, and the whole ummah must take notice of this. And they said that all of them, the Sunnis, the Shias, the Sufis, they named them all. Now suddenly we see 72 going on one side and one on the other, and for nothing we did. We didn't do anything about it. They did it. Yeah. So they themselves moved to one side, and the prophecy became true. They say that 72 of us are all Muslim, alhamdulillah. They forget all their differences. And we can come to the differences like you said, but I mean that's very long in itself. For example, many of them believe that you can be possessed by jinns and you have to be exorcised. They're calling us to that. Definitely. Some of them think you can go and contract a marriage for 1 hour and then break the marriage, and then you can go for another one the next day. They're calling us to that. They're saying that 10 or 50 or 100 or 500 verses of the Quran don't apply anymore, they're abrogated. They're calling us to that. And all kinds of things like the dancing and the music, the worshippers with, whirling dervishes and all that. They're calling us to that. They're saying, all this is Islam. If you come in this, doesn't matter what you do, it's okay. Just don't believe in Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian and Islam. And then you'll be a Muslim. Just believe that Jesus is going to come again, and alhamdulillah, you can do anything you want.
Everything else is fine.
You can pray on graves, you can do anything you want. But you see, the prophecy came true.
Definitely.
And so now this is a sign for those who believe in the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. They say all 72 are right and one is wrong. He said 72 are wrong and one is right.
One is right, exactly.
So who is right?